This segment is sponsored by West End Baptist Church.
We're joined today with Pastor Rayshawn Graves with West End Baptist Church. Pastor, it's wonderful to see you. Thanks so much for making time to join us.
Thanks so much for having me.
West End Baptist Church is very well established in our community and certainly doing its part to stay connected during these times. But for anybody who's not familiar with West End Baptist, where are you located?
So West End Baptist, we've been around since about 2001. We're located right in Western Henrico, which is kind of more central now, but right on Parham Road, 2844. And we've been in that facility for a while. And typically, prior to everything that's happened, we just met regularly. We meet at the church once a week, and then we typically meet in the homes of some of our members during the week to get together.
Pastor Graves, you mentioned it. Certainly the times are so different from what they were, but members of your congregation were looking immediately to stay connected. How have you been able to respond?
So one of the ways, being that we're somewhat of a smaller congregation, we have about 40 to 50 members or so, and one of the ways that we were really looking to stay connected was just through just the simple technology of text message threads. We kind of have a group me chat set up where we can let each other know each other's needs and different things that we have just kind of going on in our lives. We can post updates there. Many of us are reading the Bible together. We're posting updates there on a text thread. We really encourage people to just make use of the technology that we have to be able to stay connected, because loneliness and isolation is definitely something that is really prevalent during these times. So we're making use of the technology.
Well, you've touched on many key areas, but for church members, staying connected is so key. They're looking for faith, they're looking for that companionship, and really looking to avoid the isolation in these distanced times. So that's one of the ways that you're helping church members, but there are many others.
So the other ways that we're staying connected as a church is by having a weekly Zoom call. We have it on Sundays, and it's a good opportunity for folks who are maybe feeling more lonely or isolated, or people who just want to see each other's faces, to jump on that Zoom call. We understand that there's Zoom fatigue that's very real, so people show up every now and then, here and there. We want it to be an outlet where we can encourage one another, where even we can weep and mourn with one another as people have experienced just the personal experiences of loss and so many other things that are going on during this time. And so this is one of the ways that we can continue to be there for one another, and as the church extends that offer for a place to belong, we can do that, particularly through these Zoom calls, even though we miss being gathered together physically.
And that's another point to highlight too, Pastor, that you are able to be connected for church members who are looking to remain connected with the congregation, but also it's a way to serve the larger community. There are folks now who more than ever are looking to be part of that organization and group.
Yes. And we definitely want to be active, be safe, but be active as we continue to look to share the good news about Jesus with our community. So there have been several different ways that the folks in our church have been able to participate in that, even as they're staying socially distant during that time. We encourage people, since we're a small church, that they are the ministry of our church. And so whether it's reaching out to their neighbors, or maybe it's coworkers or friends or family members, as they can, again, in a safe way, they've been able to do some things such as, make masks and sew masks and hand them out, or write notes to frontline workers who are neighbors of theirs, or also be able to tell people, and if they need grocery runs for their neighbors or different things, to be able to offer to pick up some things at the store for them. We encourage people that they're the ministry of our church, and God has put them in places where the church can't reach. And so we encourage them to be looking for those kinds of opportunities. We also get together with a collective of churches, an organization that's called For Richmond, and that seeks to provide opportunities for churches to come alongside of people in our community all over Richmond, the greater Richmond area. And so we try to jump in on those opportunities as we can. And people are really excited about being able to not just look at their own needs, but to look to the needs of others during this time.
Well, Pastor Rayshawn Graves with West End Baptist Church, thank you for all that you're doing. Thanks for making time for us today and for the ways that you're continuing to serve the community.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, blessings to you all at this time.
Thank you. And we will be sure to share direct information so that you can learn more about West End Baptist Church.
West End Baptist Church is located at 2844 East Parham Road in Henrico. You can give them a call at 804-938-4673. Find them online at westendbaptist.net and on Facebook.com/WEBC Richmond.